Battle control initialized.
Hey there, everybody! It's another game, Mihad, and we are right now looking at two youngsters in the CA community. It is, well, you love him, you'd like to see him play the ORA, or even here in CA, Sir, playing as Skrin. Up against him will be the perpetually youngest player in CA, Hyper, playing as Germany. So both of them random the faction. We have Hyper randoming any with Sir randoming Skrin. So I'm curious how this will go. We're seeing Sir establishing his presence here in the oil, trying to capture that for himself. However, Hyper is going around trying to capture the other oil. Let's say that's pretty good so far. He's not gonna spend extra money for this one. Guess he feels like Sir would have way too many troops over there. Because it's like this, folks. For this map, you have to establish from the get-go if you want to take this or not. So Hyper left that out. Like, he let Sir take that. In response, Hyper takes 2 oil derricks for himself. So there's only 3 oils in the map. 3 oils and 2 hospitals. So if Sir right now press escape and see Hyper has 21 score, he'll like Sir sent only one troop earlier to scout to check what faction Hyper is, and he sees there's 20 score for Hyper, so that means he went for the other 2. Apparently he should be aware for that one. And same thing here with Sir. For Hyper, rather, you see Sir with 20 score, so that means like Sir cannot go here to capture the hospital. It should be this one. So Hyper at this point should be aware Sir has the hospital captured. Currently, we're just seeing both of them not doing anything special over here. Hyper going for the economy policy. He prefers having cheaper refineries. Cheaper refineries mean, they're quicker to be built. I remember when eco policy did not change the build time, so it was somewhat useless in a sense, but it's in a way good because it's cheaper. But again, since your cost is not, since your build time is not attributed to the cost or relative to the cost, that means you're spending less per minute compared to like the other regular stuff. So I suggested that they should be, they should affect the build time as well. Currently, we're seeing 5 disintegrators from Sir over here, because allies does not have. They don't have the same thing as Skrin, They don't have gunwalkers, where a very durable light vehicle. So Hyper needs to make use of the medium tanks for that one. Ooh, we do see gunwalkers over here. So what that means, folks, Hyper is like better off just spamming infantry, rifles. Good pick off on one medic over there. Yeah. He's still making rockets. Should be okay. Currently we're seeing Sir just making harvester so far. And with the use of the artillery over here, poking from afar, I'd say it's pretty good attack over here by Hyper. So the way how I usually play, folks, like the reason why I attack barracks is I want to reset the spawn point of the infantry. This like if I could attack the refinery first and I could also attack the barracks first, I would usually go for the barracks. Like, reset the spawn point instead of the spawn point over here, it's over here, and you also stop any infantry production. Good attack here by Hyper, but unfortunately one artillery is not listening to orders. Have to push forward because he wanted to get into position. So I'd say it's pretty much dead. And good for Hyper right here. Managed to harass Sir off this area. with that in mind, he has already established his presence. Hyper has already established his presence, and I'd say this too traded way too much for the artillery. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, two interlopers or two tanks for one artillery. Not really the best trade, I'd say. We have in trip check, folks. We have Hyper with over 30k above 30k gap in his favor, and with the use of the artillery just attacking from afar, it do seem like Sir is pretty much harassed here. And Sir does have 5k money. That's why he has 2 barracks being made. However, it does seem like Hyper's gonna pushing in right here, folks. He does not have the firepower to deal with all of this. His artillery is in the back. They are not in position. And with that, he is now poking from afar. Unfortunately, it does seem like this artillery will be dead. Good shot over there by Hyper. And another artillery in the back, once again, just attacking from afar. There's a lot of rocket soldiers right there, folks, but I don't think they're going to be useful over there because there's a lot of infantry. Rocket soldiers are not good against infantry, and we already know that. However, I would think that's like around 2.5k worth of investment right there. Gonna die, yeah? They pretty much went there and die. So, a little bit of a check over here, folks. We did see Sir with 2 barracks, but he built that before the nerve center? Was that what happened there? Yeah, he built it before the nerve center. So, that means this secondary barracks is worth 1.5k. 3 times the price of the regular price for the barracks, or should I say portal? I don't speak alien after all. Currently, we're seeing an interloper pushing forward, trying to scout out a little bit. Hyper right here, with at least around 10k versus Sir 9.2k. Once again, folks, battled the youngest. They're showing why they're good. And 1 medium tank pushing forward, 1 artillery down right there. That may spell a very bad position for Hyper because he does not have any heavy armor in front. All of his infantry are taking shots from the infantry, but it does seem like their interlopers pushed forward, way too forward, and they died in the process. However, we do see missile IFVs prepped and ready. They are now loaded with 2 rockets, folks. Hyper is gonna go around trying to destroy the harvester in order for him to stop Sir from making any more money in the rear. Unfortunately for Sir, his MCB is over here. He has nothing he can send over here to defend. So Hyper's attack here with 2 missile IFVs should be good. What I'm curious is, does he have cryo rockets researched? Upgrades. He does not yet have cryo rockets. I mean, you can see it over there also. So currently, Sir should see it. Yeah, Sir is sending troops over there. Harvester coming back. He managed to stop Sir's production. Harvesting operations, rather. Should be able to destroy. Yep. Good eject movement right there by Hyper. Pretty good. Just showing why he is one of the best CA players. Kappa, full cap. Now we're seeing a mobile gap generator. And Tanya would be very important for this fight because Sir is not fielding any tier 2 infantry. So for you folks who play ORA, Tanya right here is very lethal against tier 1 infantry. So that's against Sir, that's warriors and disintegrators. Tanya is not really like that great against high HP infantries like tier 2 infantry. So like she could deal damage, right? But she shines best against tier 1. I'm curious is, will Sir be okay with this one? Oh, she almost died over there. Overall, I'm liking it so far. Managed to destroy this once again, making Sir like he needs to come back, trying to reestablish this refiner over here. But it does seem like he's gonna place a refinery over there. In the meantime, an artillery from afar attacking blindly without vision. And Sir right here is just making light. He's just making infantry and light armor. So if there's anything Hyper should stop making right now, he should stop making rockets. That's it. Stop making rockets and then you're good to go. Like that's the good thing about Scrin. You could make your opponent spend way too much money on an infantry or a unit that does not deal good damage against them. If Hyper was like, no, if Sir was like making tripods and interlopers, rocket soldiers are okay. But in this case, he's not making heavy armor. So, like, Hyper should be making rocket soldier, rifle infantry rather, not rockets. But rockets good if he's now sieging, right? Aside from attacking the buildings, he can also attack the harvester. That's one thing he can do there. Oh, and Tanya is over here, pretty much planting a C4 on top of the MCV. That's pretty much it. If he managed to destroy this one too, it's gonna be good. Because he's just pinning Sir to this area over here. Yep. Pretty good so far, but if there's anything that Hyper should do, he should try to destroy this gravity stabilizer. However, because of the troops right here by Sir, Hyper did not look. He did not have any search net available for him. So he kind of caught off guard over there. However, we do see enforcers on the ready to attack here. Enforcers coming back. They should have pushed forward. Currently, with the use of the Devar tanks, Sir is making use of the attack on here in the ore truck in order to get some sort of returns. He managed to destroy one over there. I'm not sure if there's another guy, another harvester that died. Anyway, with the use of Tanya again, guys, because Sir is just using tier 1 infantry, Hyper does not need to care about it at all. And with the use of the Storm Rider, Hyper is on the risk of losing his Tanya to AA. So this is like the equivalent of the Yak for Scrin, but slightly slow. Ah, that's really bad. So I can use another Storm Rider and perhaps he can attack this one. Like he already has the information. And we are now seeing the plasma cannons on play, and we do... yeah, Tanya's pretty much dead over there. However, with the use of the enforcers, they're going to be using their shotguns over here and wiping off a lot of the infantry over there. I do think this is going to be a GG at this point. Like, the gap between the two, there's like 3k gap. Ooh, Hyper is pulling back. Hyper pulling back. Is not confident on pushing. What's going on here? You should eco slide one harvester, put it over here. That's what he's gonna be doing right now. Managed to destroy all of the infantry over there. And we do see Harrier has been used trying to poke out the infantry. Yeah, good use over there. And him losing that Storm Rider feels like a GG for me. Not yet. If anything, it's gonna be this one. So with this destroyed and with no access to the Tiberium, like this one, it's gonna be problematic for him. Yeah, Sir's just harvesting on these two spots over here. I do think Hyper is pretty much showcasing why he is the best youngest in CA. We're just fast forwarding it, folks. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And we have a winner. We do seem find out that Hyper is the best, the better teenage player of CA. He's still 18, guys. He's very young. He has a lot of years ahead of him. He can still play CA and beat a lot of us old timers. We're already like 30 or 40s. That's why Hyper shows why he's good. Anyway, folks, that's all the time we have for this one, and see you on the next one.
Battle control terminated.